Hello, everybody. We're back for another episode of Whoa Casting.
Whoa! From Ralph Henderson, 2176. Almost forgot our number.
And 3/4.
And 3/4 and a half.
Okay, so he went first last time. I'm up. Do I need to go over the rules again or no?
Got to go over the rules really quick.
Okay,
although we break the rules sometimes, there's loopholes to the rules. Okay, so we'll explain it.
Not we break rules. Not we.
There's certain loopholes, but because it is woke and things change like the wind. So
it's so woke that he broke the rules.
I broke the rules.
The rules. Okay.
The rules of the patriarchy.
Okay. You got me. All right, number one. Now you made me forget the rules.
You know, it's funny because I forget the rules all the time too when I'm writing them down.
Okay, number one. There has to be at least one gender swap.
One gender
Number
swap.
two, no gingers, no redheads. Number three, no white men left standing unless they're villains, or unless you're Brad. Apparently,
There's certain loopholes.
okay, we'll give them that. And four, established franchise, some kind of property that people know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, not everybody knows everything, and that's cool.
No, but
That's
you got to
cool.
have bait.
But yeah, there has to be an audience to fish. Hey,
It
that's not
doesn't
what I-
always. It doesn't always work, but most of the time they try to get the nostalgia factor and kind of reel you in that way.
And then if you really liked that, if the nostalgia factor really worked on you, they hate you.
It's true.
No better way to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, hey, I kind of like the original. Like, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you like the
How
original
dare
thing
you
that
be
we
the
used to
audience
bring
that
you
we
in?
fished in?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm up first. Hopefully, we don't know what we picked this time, and hopefully we didn't pick the same thing. I'm Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, no.
Okay,
No.
good. All right, so right off the bat, Indiana Jones is played by Will Smith.
Ah,
And instead of being Indiana Jones, he is Philadelphia Smith.
yep.
That work for
He
you?
was born and raised.
He was born and raised. That's where he spent most of his days. All right, Marion Ravenwood is Amelia Clark. And I guess,
Lady Clark.
yeah, she's a Game of Thrones super white hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Terminator.
Terminator Genesis. Oh.
Star Wars Solo, if anybody saw that. Did you see it? 'Cause I didn't see it. No, actually, I did see it. You didn't see it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, this is representative America right here.
Yeah,
So some people
exactly.
saw it, some people didn't. Okay, Marcus Brody is Emma Thompson, who is Professor Trelawney. Did I say that right? Trelawney?
Some of the names.
Either way, the kooky predicting the future professor on Harry Potter.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So just picture because I thought she could play it. Plus,
That's why it's a weird name, because it's a book name.
Plus, it gives me extra gender swap points,
That's true.
which will maybe outdo Mr. Rule Breaker over here. Okay, Sala, Kelly Marie Tran, as in Rose Tico.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They can make a ton of action figures for her, and
Yeah,
nobody will buy
but
it.
nobody will buy it. You can find them.
And the whole thing will be
They'll
about.
pay you to take the action figure. Please take these.
It'll be like, hey, we're setting up for this big thing where this girl sacrifices herself and everything, and then while they're having that big momentum towards that, the other guy tries to sacrifice himself, the black guy, and they're like, nah, the black guy can't do it.
That's good enough for my sister, but it's not good enough for you.
You can't do it. You suck. We have to stick together for now, right?
And Belloc, the villain, Adrian Brody, just because
Adrian Brody.
he has a French look to him,
He does have a French look to him,
and he's white, so he can
be the bad
he
guy.
can be bad.
Put a German accent on him and you're ready to go.
Bonus points if we happen to go into sequels. Morgan Freeman can be his dad. So, but that's just
Morgan Freeman can be anybody. I mean,
Yeah, he can.
I mean, aside from the woke casting, he's got the voice.
Oh darn, yeah. I don't care what it is. He could play Indiana Jones, and I'd go see it. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where's my money? Here you go.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing that I would put like not woke casting, but like put Morgan Freeman as Aslan if they redid, because he's just got that voice.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that Qui-Gon did a bad job, but
No, but I want you to think how many people went and watched a boring movie about penguins marching just because Morgan Freeman narrated it.
it's true.
Yeah.
Him and Leonard Nimoy, they can pretty much. Oh, poor Leonard Nimoy. But they can pretty much narrate anything, and it works.
Okay, and most importantly, the villains of Indiana Jones, just to be up to modern day standards, are still Nazis.
They're still Nazis, that's right.
And still Russians.
Still Russians. Yeah.
So that is very politically correct, even I guess forever.
The more time or more things change, the more it stays the same.
Stay the same.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
that's it. That's all I got.
All right. So my first idea was to do Dances with Wolves with the cast of Avatar until I realized that it is the same. It's the same movie. So they just painted some people blue.
So instead, you decided to do The Last Samurai. No.
That's right. Yeah. So instead, I went with the Justice League.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now, since I'm always breaking the rules, they did a little bit of it for me, so I'm going to go ahead and keep a couple of their choices. All right. So for the Flash, I did the Kenan Lonsdale, who is Wally West on the TV show.
Okay. I was going to say during the headlights look. Who's that?
I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's just a bunch of letters kind of thrown together.
I think he's Australian.
Might be.
At least that's what his accent sounded like. I saw him.
Truth is, I love the Wally West character. I like him better than Barry Allen on the show, but he's more of the Flash that I grew up with.
Because he acts like the Flash.
Yeah,
is that possibly why?
But they already did the kind of woke casting on that, and because of that, I got to do Candice Patton as Iris West. First of all, she's a redhead, can't stay, and second of all, they already did the casting for me.
Yeah.
So I got those ones for free.
Those are two examples. One of the reasons we have I hate to interrupt. One of the reasons we have the redhead rule like we do is because they will not let redheads stay in these shows. No. And Iris West and Wally West are two of the examples of people they didn't let.
And Jimmy Olsen. Annie.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Yeah.
I mean we could keep going, but no, it's like, oh, you're Ginger, out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Nope, Gingers
Don't
can't
come back.
be. Okay, so Superman, because of all the talk, Idris Elba. I mean, they're even.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
There's
Idris Elba's
another.
pretty cool.
There's another person that's just solid.
Look at me. I'm Black Superman.
Yeah. So that's one that's been suggested. It is woke casting, but
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, I did Brie Larson because you could pretty
That way
much
she can screw up two franchises.
Yeah, because you could pretty much take the Captain Marvel and just call her Wonder Woman and make the exact same movie, and it would work as far as wokeness.
Yeah. Except for, I don't know, I actually liked Wonder Woman, so there's an exception.
Well, but there's your problem. This is woke casting. You're not supposed to like her.
I got you.
All right, and then you're supposed to be hated because you don't like her, and it's your fault that you don't like her.
I know, it's me.
Okay. So Batman, I went with Michael Pena, who is Luis from Ant-Man. Yeah, I mean, when he does serious stuff, he actually has that Batman look. And we were talking about him the other day, and I thought, you know what, he is a good choice. And he's not white.
Oh, I did the rattle. I'm sorry, it's the bongos.
Yeah. So Aquaman is my gender swap. I went with Haley Atwell. Why? Because she has kind of that original Aquaman look.
You just sold a ticket. I'm just saying.
But she does have original.
Call me.
She does have that original Aquaman look, the blonde hair and just the facial features and all that. So for Cyborg, I went with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
and why?
Falcon.
Yeah, because he would make a really good. I actually liked the guy that they picked for the Justice League movie, but I don't know. Apparently, I'm the only one that liked him. Well, I didn't think he did a bad job.
I thought he did fine. Interesting thing about him is, I believe that's his first acting credit was Batman vs Superman,
and he did good. He did fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here's my big kicker: Green Lantern. He's got to be the Alan Scott version, which is now gay.
Yes.
Zachary Quinto.
Okay.
But it's acceptable because he's Jewish and he's gay.
Yeah.
So that works.
Do we need to make an exception of the white man rule that if you like other white men, it's cool, or I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
And then for the villains, just kind of take your pick.
Bryan Cranston maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't bother with the villains because they're pretty self-explanatory.
That's who I would have picked as Lex Luthor, just so you know. It would have been Bryan Cranston.
Who is Bryan Cranston?
Breaking Bad.
Oh. What's my name? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
I think. Yeah. It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming when they did Batman vs Superman, the redheaded Lex Luthor and such, and it was like everyone's like, "Why didn't you pick Bryan Cranston?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why didn't you pick Bryan Cranston?"
It's funny because they picked Kevin Spacey on Superman Returns, and I thought, man, that is a terrible thing. And when I saw it, I loved it. I thought he was a great.
Yeah, he did good.
He did really good. And that's the kind of Lex Luthor that I miss. I know that there's several different versions.
I grew up with Gene Hackman, but I have to admit, I don't know if that was the best when you get into the comics and this and that, but
And plus, his
I did grow up with Gene
his
Hackman.
street
I love
cred
him.
went all the way through the floor when he had Nuclear Man with his voice. I'm just saying. Superman 4 was like, Canon Films gets a hold of it, it's done.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They even make a joke, I've got my father's voice. And it's like, yeah, I know you do.
There's a documentary about Canon Films on YouTube. I suggest you watch it for
Entertainment purposes.
Don't show the kids, but yeah, there's a lot of entertainment value.
Yeah. No, Canon is one of those.
I'm just picturing him punching Superman into the moon, and then bury.
My favorite thing is he does like this T-Rex scream thing. You know what
Like
I mean?
Godzilla's attacking.
Yeah, it's like Godzilla. Versus what's his name?
And he's
with
got
the three heads.
the Lady Deathstrike fingernails.
He does have the fingernails like that, and Wolverine's clothes.
Yeah, Wolverine clothes.
He's like just a big
He
conglomeration.
Goes all Casanova Frankenstein. Tries to get him.
So that's mine.
You do the follow the finger. You know.
So that's my woke casting.
Yep.
The truth is that it's hard to do woke casting when they have shows that are out because they're woke casting every show.
Yeah. No,
So-
we actually, believe it or not, this is episode 3, and it's actually getting a little hard to pick them because they've almost redone everything. Because the mouse gets out there and goes, oh, I really like money.
Yeah.
I gotta make that.
Disney.
So that's where you end up.
The mouse gets
boy.
a hold of it. Yep. Oh.
Oh.
So that's it for
All
today.
right. Thank you, Ralph Henderson.
That's it.
Signing off.
And like and subscribe if you like what you see, and leave some comments in the comment section. And
yeah, if you have
get back with you.
suggestions for one you'd want to see us do, we will rock, paper, scissors, and make the other one do it.
That's right. That's kind of how it usually works.
Yeah.
So
Not me.
that's right. So that's it. So see you guys next time. Thanks.
All right. Bye.